Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have a lot of updating to do for my natural shred that I have been doing. So basically I have already ended it. I have already ended the shred, and it was like around 6.5 weeks that I stopped it at. And basically it was just the fact that, like, you know, my birthday and everything kind of just ended it for me. I kind of wish I didn't do it with my birthday coming up, because I feel like I definitely could have gone a lot longer and I wouldn't have felt the need to like just kind of be relaxed on what I'm eating and stuff like that. So that kind of planning wasn't the greatest, now that I think about it. So I am going to continue doing it. However, I think I'm going to give myself more room when it comes to the carbs. So instead of just doing 20 grams, because I find it that it's very difficult for me to do that now compared to when I did it at the beginning, like the first time. And that is just because here I'm like on the road a lot and have a little bit like less like planning that I can do. So because of that, like I feel like my carbs were being a little bit like all over the place instead of being very consistent, which I would have liked. So I definitely am going to be trying to still do 20 grams, but I also want to include or add in like 30 grams of carbs as well, only because I do a lot of high intensity, and then on top of that, that's not really the reason. Like I do 20 grams just fine on high intensity and stuff like that. The problem is that I actually just want to do it because my digestion did improve a lot during these past 6 weeks. So like because of all of, I guess, all of the, you know, detoxing that I've been doing and stuff, I noticed that my gut health has improved a little bit more, and I am able to eat more vegetables without being as bloated and stuff like that. So because of that, I really want to like just focus on eating more of the healthy vegetables and stuff. Definitely want to include more vegetables in my diet. So yeah, just, you know, want to get more on the healthier side. I don't want to be restricting too much or anything on things. So definitely want to be more flexible. I'm much more of a flexible dieter than anything else. Doesn't matter what diet I am, I just usually tend to do that anyways. I don't usually ever stick to like only eating the same things every day either. I'm very like, you know, just find whatever I find and I make it work. So yeah, that's just like how my days always go. They're always very different. Pretty much if I plan something, it never goes as planned. So I just usually go with whatever I feel at the time, whatever happens. And I just try to be very like relaxed about it. I don't ever stress about what I'm eating and stuff. So something happens. And yeah, so like, speaking of which, I did have, of course, a cheat day on my birthday, which, like, I don't usually regret, but I regretted only because, like, I went and had Asian food and the sodium was just off the charts, and I think that really like affected me, you know, my body and stuff. I kind of bloated up pretty quickly, and it was just because of all the sodium, and it was just horrible. Of course it went down very quickly and everything, but I do not recommend eating too much Asian food, especially if you've never been there before and you don't know like how it's gonna affect your body. Like, just probably safest to just maybe take a little bit, but don't go like crazy on it. So that's just my advice. But so some things that I also have been noticing is that my nails have actually been growing stronger than like out of my whole entire life. They've always been kind of like very, very flexible and like thin, and they're still definitely on the thin side. The thing is that they're more definitely stronger. I tend to like whenever they start like getting like a little bit of an edge or like little rigidity, I tend to like peel them off, so my nails are always kind of short. And like now it's like hard for me to like get a ridge where I can just peel it off. And even if I did get a ridge, it's hard to like just peel my nail off. So like it's helped me a lot with that, because I just have so much like, you know, I just start fidgeting, and then there I am messing with my nails when like I don't really need to be doing that. And so yeah, I mean, I'm just really happy that it's helped with me like on little things here and there, and it hasn't been that long, so it's just like great to kind of see these things happen. Definitely gonna be pushing forward. I've definitely made a lot of mistakes doing this like a long-term type of a shred, and I am gonna continue doing my shred and stuff, but in different ways, and because I am very flexible and everything. However, this is probably going to be the last episode, because I did only end it at 6 weeks. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys my results right here, like there. And yeah, so those are my results, and basically I did get some nice like differences, which I really liked. However, you are not going to be seeing like, I am more on the leaner side, so I don't really like have a lot to lose. It's definitely always harder for me to get to a lower body fat percentage, because my body's like just loves being where it's at. I haven't like done keto long enough to like reset my body fat percent or anything like that. However, as I do more and more like cheat meals and just like snacking on like breads or something like that, you know, when I do stuff like that, it's just like, for being keto, I think I've been on and off like a whole year at least. Basically, I've learned that like bread just doesn't taste the same every time. Like, you know, it's kind of like mental, like you have it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna taste so good, and it just does it. Probably the only things that I really struggle with still are just cheesy bread from Hungry Howie's. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like you guys eat Hungry Howie's and you guys live in Florida, like it's just amazing. So that's like my weakness. And then like just like blizzards, you know, from Dairy Queen. And I don't have like blizzards very often, but definitely like the pizza will kind of tempt me more. However, whenever I do eat like the regular pizza, it used to be like amazing to me. Now it's like I can't even really like eat very much of it. Like I just get bored of it really fast. Like I feel like any type of breads and stuff, like I used to always crave like white rice, and like I eat it now and it tastes good. It's just like, but it's like never worth it. It's just never worth it. So it's like, why do I always think like, oh, it's gonna taste so good, and then it comes to it and it's like so not worth it. And it's not like anything about regretting my cheat meal, because like I enjoy them and stuff like that. However, I just feel like now maybe my body just doesn't like carbs anymore, and I'm like starting to think maybe I just want to go full keto now. If I can. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be trying to do that, so we'll see how that goes. So a little review of my natural shed of just kind of like what's happened in these past 6 weeks. So basically just, you know, my skin kind of brightening up around my under eye area, and then my nails improvements, and then also like a little bit of the dandruff's gone away a little bit. Then there was like the really bad bloating issue, so like I had that detox going on, and so it was kind of making me more bloated. And then once I finally like kind of cleared it out, I basically just went like whoosh, and it just like bloating was like gone, and my digestive like issues were just so much better. Definitely noticed the digestion's so much better. So those are some things that happened during these 6 weeks. And I am still improving, or still trying to improve on my gut health, of course. That's probably going to take a while because I definitely have a lot of problems from the past that I didn't realize until now, and so that's kind of one of the reasons why I've just been focusing on that, and just trying to make those better. And if you guys want me to update you guys more on like what I'm doing currently and stuff like that, I can do that if you guys want, but please let me know in the comments below, because I really can't tell what you guys really actually enjoy watching from me, and it would just be really helpful to like know like some of you guys really enjoyed my updates, and so I can keep doing that if you guys like, just like this video, or you know, maybe I'll just do it whenever I'm doing something special, like how I was doing this natural shred. Like I said, I am still doing it, but with different ways and different times and stuff like that. However, you know, I think just keto in general is just the best for me. I really, really like it. Carbs, just, they're just something else. So I just don't like carbs anymore that much. So I definitely have a lot more changes in things that I want to try for you guys and stuff to experiment on, because experimenting is fun for me. So I'm definitely going to be doing that as well, and that's another reason why I did also just go ahead and like end this like natural shred episodes. But yeah guys, just make sure to let me know if you guys really do want me to keep doing these type of videos, updates and such, and you know, just keep an eye out for, you know, like exercises and stuff, or if you guys want me to do certain exercises for you guys, I can kind of show you guys what I know, and recipes, of course. You know, like I like sharing with you guys my recipes, so I hope you guys have been enjoying those, and make sure to like and subscribe, of course. Hit the notification bell if you guys do want to keep up to date with me and my daily life and other recipes. And I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching.